milking Shorthorn spring calves into the ring and start our milking Shorthorn Junior show. Once again, as we wind towards the end of our junior division of showmanship, we need those junior members that are participating in intermediate showmanship. You should be at ringside. Jersey show exhibitors, if you are participating in the intermediate division of showmanship, you should be at ringside. I saw that they had released the names last night. Yeah. Very sad. What'd you say, 16 now? Maybe they're still looking for 9 people, right?
8 or 9.
Yeah.
They got cremated.
Of course, you'll never find them. I mean, it'll be like 9/11 when they,
Right.
yeah.
Well, Warren did a cracking deal for the whole thing. It's probably good. It's supposed to rain though today. See, it's a little humid outside.
Cold on Monday, right?
Oh yeah.
I saw the
20s.
temps, and I was like, yeah, like 30 in here, and I thought, I don't know if I brought a warm enough
30s,
coat
high
for
20s.
that. Yeah. Okay, I gotta put this
Hey
down.
Ben, just checking. I'm good. Just checking on you. How are you doing?
What did I do with my phone? Oh my
Okay. Chad's still there with you? guys did a excellent.
Hi there. Is your microphone off all the way?
Who nominated this?
Attention milking shorthorn exhibitors. Judges made his first lineup in our spring calf class. We need those winter calves to ringside. Milking shorthorn show exhibitors, we need the winter calves at ringside. We'd also like to give a heads up to the junior members, junior exhibitors, new to the 2025 North American International Livestock Exposition this year. You can take a break from the barn and head over to the Junior Junction in the East Hall A during the 2025 shows. This fun hangout spot is just for our junior livestock exhibitors, complete with basketball, wiffle ball, cornhole, giant Jenga, and even a scooter track. If you need a quiet place to catch up on schoolwork, dirty word, we've got you covered with tables, chairs, and Wi-Fi so you can study or do homework between shows. Whether you're here to play or just relax, the Junior Junction is the perfect place to unwind and connect with friends. And as we get towards the conclusion of our junior showmanship division here, certainly want to acknowledge our sponsors and our awards. For junior showmanship, the Fred Luxinger Memorial Trophy is sponsored by the family of Fred Luxinger of Syracuse, New York, for the junior division of showmanship. Our second to fifth place participants receive an award sponsored in memory of Emma Anderson, the winner of the 2018 Junior Showmanship class. This award is sponsored by her family, the Reby and Anderson families of Cumberland, Wisconsin. So we do thank our award sponsors. The awards certainly make the shows memorable, and we're grateful for their support. And over in our milking Shorthorn junior show ring, Judge LaFloud has completed his placing in our spring calf class. Second in the class is entry number 64, Woodsy Cell Rum Punch P, exhibited by Aiden Carter and Kaylee James of Meadville, Pennsylvania. And winning the class is entry number 58, BN Fudge's Big Money, exhibited by Colton and Ashley Brandel of Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Congratulations. Judge LaFollette, your thoughts on our first class of the day.
Well, welcome back to everybody this morning. I had a heck of a cow show last night, and the heifer show's starting off the same way. Really nice class of spring calves all the way down, but this first heifer, she's a pretty handy winner for me today. Just a heifer that excels over the rest of the class with her overall width and strength, power up through that front end, walks on a really nice set of feet and legs, hard over that top line, just a real square cut balance type of a heifer to lead the class off. As we get down into second or third, it gets a little closer. That second place heifer today, she's just a little cleaner. She's a little straighter in her lines, a little more openness to her rib structure than this big middled heifer that we have coming out here in second. Second, or over third. third over fourth, I just like the spring and arch about her barrel, the way her arch comes out of her shoulder, arch of her barrel comes out of her shoulder, and prefer the way she tracks a little nicer this roan heifer coming out here in fourth. Fourth over fifth, heifer's a little harder over top line and cleaner up through her front end. Also tracks on a nicer set of feet and legs when you're viewing them from behind. This clean dairy heifer that we have coming out in fifth. Really nice class to start the morning off.
And at this time in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show, we'll have our winter calves entering the ring. If you turn your attention back to our All-American Junior Jersey Show, our judge Hayden Haushold has completed his placings in our Jersey Junior Division of Showmanship. Judge, your thoughts on our outstanding young showmen? Congratulations to all of our participants in the Junior Division of Showmanship. Our winner in winning the Fred Luxinger Memorial Trophy is Clint Robson from North Carolina. Congratulations to Clint. And the rest of our top five, which are receiving an award sponsored in memory of Emma Anderson. Second to Eli Arp from Ohio. Third to Adelaide Martin from Michigan. Fourth to Aubrey Hoger from Texas. And fifth to Carly Suppley from Pennsylvania. So we certainly have a wide swath of the country covered with our top five here in our Junior Division of Showmanship winners. Congratulations to all. We'll now take over the rest of the ring for our intermediate showmanship. Our intermediate showmanship judge is Kim Grew of Cumberland, Wisconsin. Kim farms with her husband Brandon and his parents, along with their daughter Bryn, on Valley Gem Farm in Cumberland, Wisconsin. The farm is best known as the home of Malt, whose excellent 97, the Guernsey breed's first 97-point cow, and a three-time World Dairy Expo Grand Champion and a Supreme Champion at NAILE. Malt descends from the farm where Kim grew up in Missouri, Mywell Farm. In addition to the Guernsey herd, which has earned multiple All-American nominations for many years, the Grews have bred and developed an outstanding Jersey herd as well. With a strong Jersey background, Kim was the 2010 Fred Stout Experience winner and completed an internship with Jersey Marketing Services. She has most recently judged the Ohio State Fair Guernsey Show and the 2024 NAILE Junior Guernsey Show. So we welcome Kim, who's been in the center of the ring here, judging the intermediate division of showmanship. We'll turn our attention back to our Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. We'll catch up on our bookwork from our spring calf class. Once again, congratulations to the class winner. Entry number 58, B.N. Fudge's Big Money, exhibited by Colton and Ashley Brandel of Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Second in the class was entry number 64, Woodsy Dell Rum Punch P, exhibited by Aiden Carter and Kaylee James of Meadville, Pennsylvania. Third in the class, to entry number 66, Top View Stargazer Paris, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Fourth in the class, entry number 63, BJ Colors Dane Ferrari, exhibited by Jolie Naylor of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Fifth in the class, entry number 57, Aragorn Barn Berry, exhibited by Madison Day of Bolivar, Missouri. Sixth, entry number 59, 3R Red Ruby Oh Yes, exhibited by Raylan Tucker of Shelbyville, Kentucky. Seventh to number 56, Sweet Dreams Jolene, exhibited by Aubrey Cates, Savannah Semred, and Amaya Jones of Crescent, Oklahoma. Eighth in the class, entry number 61, Easterbrook Caramel Apple, exhibited by Mason Gudex of Sullivan, Wisconsin. Ninth, entry number 62, Buckeye Knoll Gravity Pick Me, exhibited by Lane Scott of West Union, Ohio. And 10th in the class, entry number 55, Teal's Rascal Rampage P, exhibited by Bo Teal of Morrison, Tennessee. There were 10 spring calves exhibited. Now in the ring, in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show, is our winter calf class. Milking Shorthorn exhibitors, our judges made his first lineup in that class. We need your fall calves at ringside. Milking Shorthorn show exhibitors, your fall heifer calves should be at ringside. Now that we're into a couple classes deep in our Milking Shorthorn show, it's certainly time to reintroduce our judge, Rob LaFollette. Rob lives in Charleston, Indiana with his wife and 2 children. He grew up showing Milking Shorthorns and currently owns and shows Milking Shorthorns and Holsteins. He was the 2025 Kentucky State Fair Open Milking Shorthorn Show judge. He's judged the Indiana State Fair 4-H show multiple times and also has experience judging at numerous 4-H and open shows in Indiana. So welcome back this morning to our Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show judge, Rob LaFollette. Also for our Jersey junior showmanship exhibitors. We'll need those senior showmanship exhibitors at ringside. Our judge is working through our intermediate division. And as usual, once she pairs the field down here a little bit, we'll bring our senior showmanship class into the ring. So if you are participating in senior division of Jersey showmanship, you should be at ringside. For our Jersey Junior Show, we'd like to ask Amanda Stiles and Tammy Lutz to come to the trophy table. And also Katrina Cobb, please. We ask you to come up to the the head tables here. And over in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show ring, Judge LaFaud's completed his placing in our winter calf class. Second in the class is entry number 70, Empty Pockets Riding Dirty, exhibited by Adeline Maloney of North Bangor, New York. And winning the class is entry number 74, Top View Laser Peppa, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Congratulations. Rob, your thoughts on our winter calf class?
Boy, another deep class of heifers here, and it's really close up at the top for me today. Two heifers that are very similar, but when you get them in line, this first place calf, she's just a little cleaner up through that shoulder. You really like the way her cleanliness up through her head, neck, over shoulder, and really separates the two is her cleanliness down through her thighs. First place heifer more in curvy in her thigh than this really correct heifer that we have here in second. Second over third, I prefer the way her shoulder blends into her body. She's a little fuller on the crop, handling her rear legs a little nicer than this long-bodied heifer that we have coming out in third. Third over fourth, it's on her overall correctness. You love the openness and the depth of both forward and rear rib. And again, I just prefer the way that third place heifer handles herself up through her shoulder than the roan heifer we have coming out here in fourth. Fourth over fifth, it's an overall openness, spring and arch about her barrel, and preferably the levelness from the hooks of the pins, the more correct throw placement than the light-colored heifer that we have coming out here in fifth. Really nice class of heifers all the way down. Congratulations.
And over in our junior jersey show ring, our judge Kim Guru looks like she's completed her placings of our top 5 here in our intermediate division of showmanship. And we'll turn the mic over to her to talk about our exceptional showman from our intermediate division. Kim? And congratulations to our winner, Addison Brown. We'll have Amanda Lutz of Chester, South Carolina, and Tammy Stiles of Woodstock, Virginia. They sponsor the Wayne Lutz Memorial Award for the Intermediate Division Showmanship winner. Wayne was a well-known Jersey breeder and exhibitor at the All-American events with a special interest in youth development. For our second to fifth place participants, they receive an award sponsored in memory of Mike Watson, a longtime Texas Jersey breeder who believes strongly in youth programs. This award is sponsored by his daughter Katrina and her husband Abe Cobb of Perkins, Oklahoma. So once again, congratulations to Addison Brown. She's our winner of our intermediate division and wins the Wayne Lutz Memorial Award. Second, to Sophie Franklin. Third, to Levi Bingaman. Fourth, to Abby Yoder. And fifth, to Jason Perio. So congratulations again to our outstanding show people in our intermediate division. And at this time, we're on to our senior division. That's been taking place in the far end of the arena, and now we're going to be able to expand that to the full arena. And we have our judge, Jenny Thomas of North Lewisburg, Ohio, certainly no stranger to the show ring anywhere, but particularly here in the Green Shavings in Louisville. Jenny and her husband Nathan and 3 children, Colton, Kendall, and Cameron, along with Nathan's family, own and operate Triple T Holsteins in North Lewisburg, Ohio. Triple T's milking herd consists of 35 head of registered Holsteins and Jerseys. The farm also harvests over 200 acres of hay annually. Triple T has been fortunate to breed, own, develop, sell, and board over 150 All-American and All-Canadian nominations. It has been home to many champions over the years, including show-ring favorites such as Extreme Electra, Stefan Sparkler Vera, Brylan Valson Spritz, Showdown Justine, Rivendell VIP Eloise, and Stony Point Joel Bailey, and many more. Jenny has judged shows on the local, state, national, and international levels for both Holstein, Jersey, and several other component breeds. Jenny worked full-time as a professional cattle photographer for 10 years and now enjoys taking photos on a part-time basis. Triple T and partners have hosted several successful sales, marketing top quality cattle across North America. So welcome to our judge for our senior division of showmanship, Jenny Thomas. And we'd like to ask Josh and Jenny Gordon and family to please come to the trophy table over at our Junior Jersey show. We'd also now like to catch up with our Milking Shorthorn Junior show. Catch up in our books. There were 9 winter calves exhibited. Our winner was entry number 74, Top View Laser Peppa, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Second in the class, entry number 70, Empty Pockets Riding Dirty, exhibited by Adeline Maloney of North Bangor, New York. Third, entry number 76, POM Justice Ethel Dolly, exhibited by Stella Franklin of Waddy, Kentucky. Fourth, entry number 68, BGC Teeter 1549, exhibited by Breanne Workman of Belmont, Ohio. Fifth in the class, entry number 69, Heavenly Limeade, exhibited by Delaney and Riley Oliger of Hagerstown, Indiana. Sixth, entry number 72, Kentucky Blue LM Code Red Dew, exhibited by Carter Major of Lebanon, Tennessee. Seventh in the class, to entry number 73, Mithrides Wild Fireball, exhibited by Brenna Sanford of Summers, Arkansas. Eighth, entry number 67, Teal's Spider-Man Coconut, exhibited by Carolyn Teal of Morrison, Tennessee. And ninth in the class, entry number 75, Teal's Comanche PJ, exhibited by Blake Teal of Morrison, Tennessee. Now in the ring is our fall heifer calf class. And attention to our milking shorthorn exhibitors. Our judges mate is first line up in that class. You should have your summer yearlings at ringside. Milking shorthorn exhibitors, we need those summer yearlings at ringside. Over in our Milking Shorthorn Junior show ring, Judge Rob LaFollette is patiently waiting for me to take the mic and let him talk about our fall calf class. Placing second in the class is entry number 82, D&D RCG Don't Want None, exhibited by Corbin Roth of Milford, Nebraska. And winning the class is entry number 84, Top View Dane Lavender, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Rob, your reasons on our fall calf class.
All right. Light turned red instead of green. I didn't know what that meant. Really, another deep class of fall calves here today. For me, the heifer that's going to win the class, she just overwhelms the rest of the heifers with her overall size and scale, but she's not just a big heifer, she's good. You know, you love that openness to her rib structure, width back through her hooks and the pins, and the way she handles her rear legs today. Just a really handy winner for the fall calf class. Second place, I go with this roan heifer. Second over third, I prefer the cleanliness up through her front end, especially up through her neck and over her shoulder. Cleanliness down through her, over hooks and her pins and down through her thigh over this white heifer that we have coming out here in fourth. Fourth place heifer, she's a square cut heifer. You got to admire that. You got to admire her strength. Again, just like to clean her up to get any higher in the class. But it is that overall spring and arch about her barrel and depth of rear rib that gets you over this roan heifer that's coming out here in fourth. Fourth over fifth, just a little more heifer. The fifth place heifer's into October, so she's given up 6-7 weeks on most of the heifers in this class. But that roan heifer, you love her from the side. The fourth place heifer, when she gets out on the move, just like have her a little more.
An outstanding senior showman here in the ring. Our senior showmanship winner receives the Gordon Farms Trophy presented by Josh and Jenny Gordon family of Warsaw, Indiana. And our second to fifth place participants receive an award sponsored in memory of Mike Watson, presented by his daughter Katrina and her husband Abe Cobb of Perkins, Oklahoma. We'd also like to mention that the second through fifth place awards in all three divisions are also sponsored in part by PBS Animal Health. So once again, thank you so much to our generous sponsors. Makes these shows very memorable for our young people. And the winner in our senior showmanship division and winning the Gordon Farms Trophy is Lily Alsace from Ohio. Congratulations to Lily. Second in the class was Clancy Cron from Oregon. Third to Mason Zimba from New York. Fourth to Olivia Finke from Ohio. And fifth to Sarah Hill from Vermont. So once again, we've got kids from coast to coast. And at this time, Jenny, we'd love to hear your thoughts on our outstanding group of senior showmen. Thank you to Judge Thomas, and that completes our showmanship classes for the morning. We actually ended about 5 minutes early, so we're really pleased with the timing of that. We will give a shout out to our Junior Jersey Show exhibitors. If you're showing a spring calf, we need those animals to ringside. We'll start our confirmation classes promptly at 9 o'clock. Over in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show ring, we'll catch up in our catalog from our fall calf class. Winning our class was entry number 84, Top View Dane Lavender, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Second in the class was entry number 82, DND RCG Don't Want None, exhibited by Corbin Roth of Milford, Nebraska. Third in the class was entry 87, Brand New Mix and Freckles, exhibited by Ashley Brandel of Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Fourth, entry 79, BJ Colors Star Willow, exhibited by Jace Naylor of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Fifth, entry number 77, Shale Ledge A. Bender Tito's, exhibited by Ava Mae Williams of Wellsboro, Pennsylvania. Sixth, entry number 91, Sequa Bon B. Man, She's a Dream, exhibited by Kayla Godwin of Daleville, Indiana. Seventh, entry 90, Heavenly Fruit Snack, exhibited by Grace DeBusk of Riceville, Tennessee. Eighth, entry number 88, Sandy Hill Ricochet Rhinestone, exhibited by Marley Hipsher of Rutledge, Tennessee. Ninth, entry 78, Stonehill Stargazer Mystic, exhibited by Levi Heelsman of Germantown, Illinois. And 10th, entry number 81, Mole Hills MF Stingray, exhibited by Ryan Tucker of Shelbyville, Kentucky. There were 11 fall heifer calves exhibited. Now in the ring is our summer yearling class. Milking Shorthorn Show exhibitors, our judges made his first lineup with his summer yearlings. We need your spring yearling heifers at ringside. Our classes are getting much smaller now, so Milking Shorthorn exhibitors, we need those summer yearlings at ringside. Excuse me, spring yearlings at ringside. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and Jersey enthusiasts from around the world, welcome to Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky for the All-American Junior Jersey Show, the largest single-breed Jersey show for youth in the world. For the past 73 years, the American Jersey Cattle Association has proudly organized this remarkable gathering of Jersey youth and their cattle. Since 1977, we have called the North American International Livestock Exposition home, and today continues that proud tradition. The All-American Junior Jersey Show is a championship event. The AJCA designates the first place animal in each class as the Junior All-American of its age group, with the second place entry receiving Reserve Junior All-American honors. Custom designed neck sashes will be presented to the junior owners of these award-winning animals during today's show. This year, there are 308 Jersey cows and heifers checked in for the show. When added to the previous 48 years, this brings the total to 11,023 registered jerseys shown by Jersey youth in Freedom Hall. We are proud to celebrate the third generation of exhibitors in the ring today. Get ready to witness talent, dedication, and the future of the Jersey breed as these young exhibitors showcase their very best in the All-American Junior Jersey Show. Having said that, we're going to bring in our spring heifer calf class into the ring. And we'd like to thank the sponsors of today's class, the Pennsylvania Jersey Cattle Association. Then if you'll turn your attention over to our milking Shorthorn Junior Show ring, Judge LaFollette's completed his placings in our summer yearling class. Second in the class is entry number 96, Shining Stars Ladyman's Villain, exhibited by Sarah Hill of Bristol, Vermont. Winning the class is entry number 97, Hankassine Stargazer Razor, exhibited by Owen Halpin and Sutton Paulson of Arlington, Wisconsin. Judge LaFollette, your thoughts on our summer yearling class?
Really close place in here at the top of the summer yearling class. For me today, I'm going a heifer with a little more motor up into her front end. She's got a little more height at the point of withers, but she's also a cleaner individual when she's out on move. You see that extension of her neck and her cleanness through her shoulder, and carries that cleanliness back through her hooks and her pins over this really deep-bodied, open-ribbed heifer that we have here in second. It is that overall openness to her rib structure and width that gets her over this heifer that we have coming out here in third. Third over fourth, just a little more mass, a little more width through her front end, width back through her hooks and her pins, and carrying her hind legs a little nicer than the roan calf that we have coming out here in fourth. Fourth over fifth, it's overall size and scale, cleanliness up to her shoulder, the way her shoulders blend into her body, fuller through the crops, a little deeper in her rear rib than the red heifer that we have coming out here in fifth. Thank you.
Congratulations to the winner of our summer yearling class in our International Milking Shorthorn Junior Show, entry number 97, Hankassine Stargazer Razor, exhibited by Owen Halpin and Sutton Paulson of Arlington, Wisconsin. Second in the class, to entry number 96, Shining Stars Ladiesman Villain, exhibited by Sarah Hill of Bristol, Vermont. Third, to entry number 93, Weissway Slate Quartz Queen, exhibited by Charlie and Henry Weiss of Arcanum, Ohio. Fourth, to entry number 94, Cherry Tree Silver Bell, exhibited by Brianna Burton of Stillwell, Oklahoma. And fifth in the class, to entry number 98, Starbucks Sean Habanero, exhibited by Isabella Hawkins of West Union, Ohio. Now in the ring is our spring yearling class. Milking Shorthorn exhibitors, this is a small class. Please have your winter yearlings and your fall yearlings at ringside. Again, Milking Shorthorn exhibitors, we need your winter and fall yearlings to ringside. We're really fortunate to have a nice crowd here. Of course, we always enjoy a lot of parents and family that are able to make it here to Louisville. In case there's family at home, somebody's got to man the farm and go to the jobs to pay the bills to show cattle, certainly. We'd like everyone to know we have streaming video from Freedom Hall. If you've got friends or family back home who are dying to see the show, tell them to log on to the North American International Exposition's website, which is www.livestockexpo.org, and select the Freedom Hall West Wing for live streaming video of today's All-American Junior Jersey Show. And you can follow along in the program. The catalog is posted on usjersey.com. You can also encourage others to follow the show on the Jersey Journal Facebook page. Complete class results will be posted throughout the show at usjersey.com. And I know on the US Jersey website, there's banner ads and places to click on that to get you those spots. You can also follow along with our media friends on their websites and social media pages. Cosmopolitan and Dairy Agenda Today are here in full force covering our shows, and we appreciate their outstanding coverage of the Jersey shows here in Freedom Hall. Over in our Milking Shorthorn ring, Judge LaFotte's completed his placing on our spring yearling class. Placing second in the class is entry number 103, Hermel L Strike of Lightning P, exhibited by Caden Herman of South Dayton, New York. And winning the class is entry number 100, Lane's Lucky Strike Laney, exhibited by Nicholas and Alyssa Rowe of New Vineyard, Maine. Congratulations. Judge LaFollette, your thoughts on our spring yearling class?
Well, 3 heifers in this class. We got a little bit of everything here, and I made a switch right here at the end. For me today, I'm going to go with the middle of April heifer. She's not the biggest in the class, but when you start breaking her down, I think she's the most complete. You love that cleanness up through her head and neck, the way her neck blends into her shoulder and shoulder into body. She's pulling the crops and handling her rear legs a little nicer than this red and white heifer we have coming out here in second. Second, you have to admire the size and scale of this heifer and the openness to her rib structure and the length of body. And it is that overall length and correctness that gets her over this heifer that we have coming out here in third. Third place heifer, you like the cleanness of her, just like to fill her out through the crops a little bit, give her a little more spring about her barrel and depth of both fore and rear rib to get any higher in the class today.
Congratulations again to the winner of our spring yearling class in the Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show, entry number 100, Lane's Lucky Strike Laney, exhibited by Nicholas and Alyssa Rowe of New Vineyard, Maine. Second in the class, entry number 103, Hermel L Strike of Lightning P, exhibited by Caden Herman of South Dayton, New York. And third in the class, entry 101, Starbucks Sean Chili P, exhibited by Lexi Scott of West Union, Ohio. Now entering the ring is our winter yearling class in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. Over in our Milk and Shorthorn Junior Show ring, Judge LaFotte's completed his placing in our Winter Yearling class. Second in the class, entry number 109, Top View Star Party, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. And winning the class is entry number 108, Heavenly Sombrero, exhibited by Delaney and Riley Oliger of Hagerstown, Indiana. Congratulations. Rob, your thoughts on our Winter Yearling class? Congratulations again to our winner in our Winter Yearling class in our Winter National Milk and Shorthorn Junior Show. Entry number 108, Heavenly Sombrero, exhibited by Delaney and Riley Oliger of Hagerstown, Indiana. Second in the class, entry number 109, Top View Star Party, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. And third in the class, entry number 105, Walnut Ridge LS Trekker, exhibited by Haley Jarvis of Woodsboro, Maryland. Now entering the ring in our Milk and Shorthorn Junior Show is our Fall Yearling class. Attention Milk and Shorthorn Show exhibitors, following our Fall Yearling class, we'll be selecting Junior Champion. All of your heifers that were first or second here this morning should be at ringside. Milk and Shorthorn Show exhibitors, we need those animals competing for Junior Champion to be at ringside. Now that our spring calf class is underway in our junior All-American Junior Jersey Show, certainly a fine time to introduce our judges standing in the middle of the ring. Judging the All-American Junior Jersey Show is Christy Ratliff of Garnett, Kansas. While this marks her first time judging on the green shavings, Christy has walked countless miles around this ring, exhibiting her family's award-winning registered jerseys. Christy and her husband Ron own and operate Ratliff Jerseys, a highly respected herd known nationwide for breeding and exhibiting elite cattle. Christy grew up on a registered Holstein and Ayrshire dairy farm in southeast Kansas, where she was active in 4-H and FFA. At age 11, she purchased her first jersey and began a lifelong passion for the breed. Ratliff Jerseys exhibited three-time national champion Ratliff Price Alicia, Excellent 95, and have shown numerous AJCA and ABA All-Americans. The herd has produced 3 national jersey jug winners, 2 reserve jersey jug winners, and earned 10 premier breeder titles in Louisville at the All-American Jersey Show. along with Premier Breeder and Premier Exhibitor banners at both the All-American and the International Jersey Show. Ratliff jerseys have bred or developed 1 Excellent 96 cow and 10 Excellent 95 cows, a testament to their dedication to type and quality. Christie's contributions to the Jersey breed have been widely recognized. She received the Young Jersey Breeder Award from the American Jersey Cattle Association in 2008 and was named an AJCA Master Breeder in 2018. The Ratliff family was honored as the Kansas Distinguished Dairy Family in 2010. Beyond the show ring, Christie serves the dairy community through leadership roles. She has represented the Jersey breed on the Dairy Exhibitors Committee at World Dairy Expo and currently serves on both the AJCA Type Appraisal Conference and the AJCA Show Committee. Her judging experience includes numerous shows, including the Sydney Royal Jersey Show in Australia in 2023, the Western National Jersey Show in 2025, and the Iowa State Fair Jersey Show, Brown Swiss, Guernsey, Milking Shorthorn Junior shows in 2025. With her lifelong commitment to excellence and deep appreciation for quality cattle, Christy Ratliff brings a wealth of experience and passion to the center of the ring for this year's All-American Junior Jersey Show. Serving as the Associate Judge for the All-American Junior Jersey Show is Chad Ryan of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Chad, along with his wife Amy and their 2 sons, Dylan and Cameron, are actively involved in his family's dairy operation, Ryan View Holsteins, where he works alongside his parents, Mark and Mary. The Ryan View Holsteins earned Premier Breeder honors at the Wisconsin Championship Holstein Show in both 2016 and 17. The family's dedication to breeding and exhibiting elite cattle is evident in their success, having bred or developed over 25 All-American, Junior All-American, and All-Canadian nominees. Chad and his family enjoy showing cattle across the country and is frequently involved in working with top show cattle and genetic offerings at leading dairy events nationwide. He's an accomplished and experienced judge, having officiated at many of North America's premier dairy shows, including the International Red and White Show, International Junior Holstein Show, the International Holstein Show, and numerous other national and regional shows across North America. Beyond his work in the show ring, Chad is committed to service within the dairy industry. He has served as a director on the Wisconsin Holstein Association Board, currently sits on the World Dairy Expo Dairy Cattle Exhibitor Committee, and has participated on numerous nominating panels for Holstein and Jersey All-American contests in both the black and white and red and white divisions. Known for his sharp eye, enthusiasm, and experience, Chad Ryan brings valuable insight and perspective to his role as Associate Judge for the All-American Junior Jersey Show. Let's please give a warm round of applause to welcome our judges today. And if you'll turn your attention over to our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show, our judges completed his placings in our fall yearling class. Second in the class, to entry number 112, Brandy Brook Rockin' Dynamite, exhibited by Carson Elliott of Bloomington, Indiana. And winning the class is entry number 110, Cold Springs Penalty Dream, exhibited by Nicholas and Alyssa Rowe of New Vineyard, Maine. Congratulations. Judge LaFollette, your thoughts on our fall yearling class?
Yeah, only 3 fall yearlings here today, and it's a pretty close placing for me. Today I'm going to go with the heifer. She's just got a little more openness to her rib structure. I prefer the cleanness over hooks and her pins and down through her thigh, and really the width back through her hooks and her pins over this really correct heifer we have here in second. Second place heifer, I do give her the advantage up through her front end, the way her shoulder blends into her body, being fuller in the crops, just lacks the overall openness of getting higher in it today. But it is that overall correctness and a blending of our parts that gets us over this big red and white heifer we have coming out here in third. Heifer here in third, just like to clean her up, make her a little smoother blending of parts to get any higher in the class today. Thank you.
Congratulations to the winner of that fall yearling class in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. Entry number 110, Cold Springs Penalty Dream, exhibit by Nicholas and Alyssa Rowe of New Vineyard, Maine. Second in the class, to entry number 112, Brandy Brook Rockin' Dynamite, exhibited by Carson Elliott of Bloomington, Indiana. And third, to entry number 111, Molehills Tanbark Ring of Fire, exhibited by Raylan Tucker of Shelbyville, Kentucky. Attention junior jersey exhibitors. Our judge is making her first pull in our spring calf class. Let's please have those winter calves to ringside. Junior jersey show exhibitors, we need your winter calves to ringside. And over in our winter national milking Shorthorn Junior show ring, this time those animals are entering the ring that are competing for the honor of junior champion. We certainly want to reintroduce those heifers that were first or second this morning and their junior exhibitors to you. Winning our spring calf class was entry number 58, BN Fudge's Big Money, exhibited by Colton and Ashley Brandel of Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Second in that class was entry number 64, Woodsy Dell Rum Punch P, exhibited by Aiden Carter and Kaylee James of Meadville, Pennsylvania. Winning the winter calf class was entry number 74, Top View Laser Peppa, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Second in the class was entry number 70, Empty Pockets Riding Dirty, exhibited by Adeline Maloney of North Bangor, New York. In our fall heifer calf class, our winner was entry number 84, Top View Dane Lavender, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Second in the class was entry number 82, DND RCG Don't Want None, exhibited by Corbin Roth of Milford, Nebraska. In the summer yearling class, first place went to entry number 97, Hankasine Stargazer Razor, exhibited by Owen Halpin and Sutton Paulson of Arlington, Wisconsin. Second in the class to entry number 96, Shining Stars Ladies Men Villain, exhibited by Sarah Hill of Bristol, Vermont. In our spring yearling class, our winner was entry number 100, Lane's Lucky Strike Laney, exhibited by Nicholas and Alyssa Rowe of New Vineyard, Maine. Second in the class, to entry number 103, Hermil L Strike of Lightning P, exhibited by Caden Herman of South Dayton, New York. In our winter yearling class, our winner was entry number 108, Heavenly Sombrero, exhibited by Delaney and Riley Oliger of Hagerstown, Indiana. Second in the class, to entry number 109, Top View Star Party, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. And in our fall yearling class, our winner once again was entry number 110, Cold Springs Penalty Dream, exhibited by Nicholas and Alyssa Rowe of New Vineyard, Maine. Second in the class, entry number 112, Brandy Brook Rockin' Dynamite, exhibited by Carson Elliott of Bloomington, Indiana. Congratulations to all of our junior exhibitors here this morning in our Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. Outstanding heifer show we've had. We'd also like to remind our exhibitors that following our selection of junior champion, we'll be moving into our showmanship classes. And there's 3 divisions of showmanship, and I believe it's starting with our senior division. So if you are one of our older show people and are competing in senior showmanship, those classes will start immediately following our selection of junior champion. Attention junior jersey exhibitors. Judges are making their lineups here in our spring calf class. We need those winter calves at ringside. Junior jersey show exhibitors, your winter calves should be at ringside. And over in our milking shorthorn junior show ring, Judge LaFollette has pulled out his final four in his selection for junior champion of our 2025 Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. Well, Rob, it's been a lovely heifer show here this morning. We're really excited to hear your thoughts on these final four heifers and your selection of junior champion.
Well, the cow show impressed me yesterday, and the heifer show surely didn't disappoint today. A lot of depth to a lot of the classes, and really nice heifers all the way up and down the line. Let's give all these young exhibitors for a really, really good junior milking shorthorn show. For me today, not taking anything away from the heifers that we had pull forward, but four heifers to me that are all similar in their type. They're correct in their lines. They've got plenty of width and strength about them. Walk on nice set of feet and legs, and heifers that should mature into being the type of cows that you want. Before we go out here, I know we got showmanship left, but again, it's been an honor to judge the Junior Milking Shorthorn show here. Been coming to this show since '94, and we didn't get to go to Madison growing up, so this was always a big show for us. So it's pretty cool to be on this side of the mic for once, and really appreciate the opportunity. Everybody with North America has been really good to deal with, and I appreciate that. Also, junior members, I mentioned it last night, man. Takes a lot of work to get animals to show at any level, so it doesn't happen easy, and sometimes we take that stuff for granted. So just make sure you thank your parents, grandparents, whoever helped you get the animals out to the ring today, because they look very nice, and we can't forget about that. So with that being said, I'm going to go out. I'm going to pick your junior champion, your reserve, and honorable mention in that order. When I do, I will come back and explain kind of what I'm thinking. Thank you. It's close for me on these three heifers, and man, I thought I had my mind made up and kept looking at them, and each heifer gives you a little different look at each time. But for me today, I'm going to go with this fall calf. When you break her down, I think she's a little more angular, a little more spring and arch about her barrel, a little more open in her rib structure, and a little wider back through her hooks and pins than this really stylish, pretty March calf. Gets pretty close between reserve and honorable mention for me today. But the March calf, she's just got so much style. She's got style to burn. She's so pretty up through that front end, and walks a little nicer on her rear legs than the winter yearling that a heifer I just admire. Just like to pretty her up a little bit to get up with these other two heifers. But a heck of a show, and congratulations to all the winners.
Congratulations to the junior champion of the 2025 Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. She's our winning fall calf, entry number 84, Top View Dane Lavender, exhibited by Mackenzie Top of Wapakoneta, Ohio. Our reserve junior champion was our winning spring calf, entry number 58, BN Fudge's Big Money, exhibited by Colton and Ashley Brandel of Lake Mills, Wisconsin. And our honorable mention junior champion is entry number 108. From the winter yearling class, Heavenly Sombrero, exhibited by Delaney and Riley Oliger of Hagerstown, Indiana. Congratulations. That wraps up the confirmation classes here in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. Once again, a reminder to our Milking Shorthorn exhibitors will be starting our showmanship classes, beginning with senior showmanship. Once again, we'll start our showmanship classes in the Milking Shorthorn ring, beginning with senior showmanship. And over in our All-American Junior Jersey Show ring, we'd like to ask a representative of the Pennsylvania Jersey Cattle Association to come to the Jersey ring for awards. Award presentations. And our judges are making their final lineup in our spring calf class. So Jersey exhibitors, we need your winter calves. They should be at ringside at this time. Class will be entering the ring very soon. Junior Jersey Show exhibitors, we need your winter calves at ringside. At this time, if you turn your attention to All-American Junior Jersey Show, Judge Ratliff has completed her placings in our first class of the morning here, our big and beautiful class of spring calves. Second in the class, our reserve junior All-American spring calf is entry number 87, Freedom Lane K.R. Gabriella, exhibited by Eli Arp of Norwalk, Ohio. And winning the class, and also winning the Bred and Owned Award, she's our Junior All-American Spring Calf, H.C. Rader K-Rock Hannah, exhibited by Shelby Rader of Connet Lake, Pennsylvania. Congratulations. Judge Ratliff, your thoughts on our Spring Calf class? Congratulations once again. And thank you to the Pennsylvania Jersey Cattle Association for sponsoring our Spring Heifer Calf class. Our winner was entry number 64, HC Raider K-Rock Hannah, exhibited by Shelby Raider of Connaught Lake, Pennsylvania. Second in the class, our winner also wins the Bred and Owned Award. Second in the class is entry number 87, Freedom Lane K.R. Gabriella, exhibited by Eli Arp of Norwalk, Ohio. Third, entry number 79, Meadow Ridge Sting Emmy, exhibited by Caitlin Reby of Cumberland, Wisconsin. Fourth, entry 69, M.M. Gentry Vixen, exhibited by Wyatt Sherm of Tillamook, Oregon. Fifth in the class, entry number 94, Mer James Joel Velvet, exhibited by Braxton Foote of St. Johnsville, New York. Sixth, entry number 98, Fairview Iggy, exhibited by Liam Shedden of Granville Mountain, Pennsylvania. Seventh, entry number 86, Windy Knoll View Gold Sammy, exhibited by Brinkley Burdett of Mercersburg, Pennsylvania. Eighth, to entry number 66, High Life Kid Rock Diddy Didded, exhibited by Addison Brown of Preble, New York. Ninth in the class, to entry number 70, South Mountain and Company Rock Revolution, exhibited by Emma Utterback of Jefferson, Maryland. And 10th in the class, to entry number 62, BLC Victorious Chocolate, exhibited by J.C. Burke of Marionville, Missouri. There were 29 spring calves exhibited. Now entering the ring in our All-American Junior Jersey Show is our winter calf class. Sponsor of today's winter heifer calf class is Kelly Epperly of Anna, Ohio. Over in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show Ring, Judge is working on his showmanship classes and sorting through his senior showmanship class. If you're a Milking Shorthorn Junior Show exhibitor that's participating in our intermediate division, please be to ringside at this time. Once again, if you're in the intermediate division of Milking Shorthorn Showmanship, you need to be ringside at this time. And certainly we'll have plenty of announcements today about our support of the All-American Junior Jersey Show. The show relies on the generous support of many agriculture companies and Jersey breeders. We'd like to take a few moments to recognize the 2025 major sponsors. Thank you to Zoetis, which is the major sponsor of the Jersey Youth Day here at the North American. This support includes the red shirt that every junior Jersey exhibitor is wearing today. Another special thank you goes to purchasers and consigners at the National Heifer Sale held in Lexington, Kentucky this past June. 10% of the proceeds from this annual sale go to support AJCA youth development activities. This year, the National Heifer Sale generated more than $15,000 for support of National Jersey youth programs. One of the most influential men in the Jersey breed, Mr. Maurice E. Core, is the reason we are all gathered here today. In his honor, the Maurice E. Core Jersey Youth Fund was started and is a major contributor to the All-American Junior Jersey Show. Maury was the first coordinator of the All-American Jersey Show and Sale when it was revived in 1958 and retired as the executive secretary of the AJCA in 1993. When asked to recount the high points of his career, Mr. Core invariably mentioned the Jersey Youth Program. The Maurice E. Core Jersey Youth Fund was created in his honor. If you are interested in supporting Jersey youth activities, now is the time to do it. Today, you will get to watch the future of our industry shine. Talk to any member of the AJCEA or NAJ staff to make your donation. We'll certainly be acknowledging our class sponsors as we go through the show, but there are certain donors who are sponsoring awards in multiple classes, including our vinyl display banners that are being presented in every class for the best bred and owned by exhibitor animal, and that is sponsored by Dutch Hollow Farm, Shodak Landing, New York. So once again, thank you to the folks from Dutch Hollow Farm and Shodak Landing sponsoring our bred and owned banners. And we'd like to remind, first of many reminders for our junior exhibitors as class winners, the rules of the All-American Jersey Show require that professional pictures of all class winners and second place animals taken in the current show season be sent directly to Jersey Journal in time for the January publication deadline of December 1st. So if you are first or second here today, it's an incredible achievement. Make sure to stop and get your heifer photographed to record that and be noted as the AJCA Junior All-American or Reserve Junior All-American animal at our show here today. We also, so we're getting towards the end of our Milking Shorthorn show. We'd be remiss if we didn't thank the people involved with our junior Milking Shorthorn show. Our clerk, Keenan Bishop. In the makeup ring, we had Tyler London and Jacob Hall, keeping things straight. In the ring, David Adams and Bart Brandstetter. And handling the awards and ribbons, Stuart Gritton. So thank you to all of our show staff and our Milking Shorthorn show. Over in our
I don't have
Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show, Judge LaFollette has worked these senior showmen pretty hard here today, and I think they've really boiled out to showing off an exceptional group of showmen, and he's got his top three here. Rob, your thoughts on our outstanding group?
One of those deals where I'm glad I showed 20 years ago in these classes and not now. Not a bad showman in this group. Really impressed overall, so please give them a round of applause. You know, when you get in a class like this, you got to start being nitpicky. Somebody might always have their heifer set up, but man, maybe the legs are a little spread out, not quite under like they need to be, and you got to be on point the whole time when you're in a group like this. And I was really impressed here, and I talked to the three individuals that I've got pulled out. They said to pick a first, second, and third, and I'll do that in that order, but not taking anything away from these young ladies standing here in line, but I thought the three in line here did the best job of constantly keeping an eye on me, but you can't watch me the whole time, right? You're showing a heifer. The point is not to watch me the whole time. You got to keep an eye on me, but man, you're out there to make the heifer or cow look the best that they can. And I thought top to bottom from when we started to where we ended, these three individuals rarely skipped a beat. But I'll go out. I'll pick our first, second, and third in that order. And please give them a round of applause when I do. Thank you. We're splitting hairs here, but the young man with the red and white heifer, he never skips a beat, and he does a good job of watching me answer all the questions. But also that heifer didn't, sometimes they don't act right. And she got a little squirrely on him every once in a while, but his demeanor never changed. And that's what you got to do. You can't get frustrated out here. Continue to present the animal the best that you can. It gets a lot closer between second and third for me today. The young man with the red heifer that's in second, I felt like he was just a little smoother on the holder, and the heifer never gave a bad look. He's got to protect that tail and get it down, but it wasn't like he was working it the whole time. And told the young lady here in third she did a really good job. There were times, every once in a while, her legs were always right, but need to work on spacing, keep them up under a little better and watch that tail, but a really good job by all three individuals, and heck of a job. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the winner of our senior showmanship division in our Milking Shorthorn show, Sutton Paulson of Arlington, Wisconsin. Second in the class was Owen Halpin of Buckingham, Illinois. And third to Brianne Workman of Belmont, Ohio. Outstanding group of showmen here this morning. Congratulations. Now entering the ring in our Milking Shorthorn Junior show is our intermediate division of showmanship. And over in our All-American Junior Jersey show, judges are about to make their first poll in their winter calf class here. Junior Jersey Show exhibitors, we need those fall calves headed to ringside. Jersey Show exhibitors, we need your fall calves headed to ringside.
Test, test, test. Now we have no sound.
Attention junior Jersey Show exhibitors, judges making their lineups here in our winter calf class. We need your fall calves at ringside. Junior Jersey Show exhibitors, your fall calves should be at ringside. Over in our Milk and Shorthorn Junior Show, Judge is working through his intermediate showmanship class. If you are going to participate in the junior division, probably a good time to head towards ringside as well. And in our Junior Jersey Show, we'd like to have Kelly Epperly, or a representative, come to the Jersey ring for award presentations. Attention Junior Jersey Show exhibitors. Our judges made their second lineup in our winter calf class. Your fall calves should be at ringside at this time. Jersey Show exhibitors, it's a big class. It's going to take a little time to organize it. Those fall calves should be at ringside at this time. And in our All-American Junior Jersey Show, Judge Ratliff has completed her placings in our Winter Heifer Calf class. Second in the class in the AJCA Reserve Junior All-American Winter Calf is entry number 134, Discovery's Ghost Janessa, exhibited by Grace Sauter, Tremont, Illinois. And winning the class and is our AJCA Junior All-American Winter Calf is entry number 119, Rock and Roll, Keep My Sanity, exhibited by Carly Supley, Mount Morris, New York. Congratulations. Judge Ratliff, your thoughts on our big, beautiful winter calf class? Congratulations to our junior exhibitors in our All-American Junior Jersey Show and our Winter Calf class. And thank you to Kelly Epperly of Anna, Ohio, for being the class sponsor. Our winning entry in our Junior All-American Winter Calf was entry number 119, Rock and Roll, Keep My Sanity, exhibited by Carly Suppley, Mount Morris, New York. Second in the class, our reserve Junior All-American Winter Heifer Calf was entry number 134, Discovery's Ghost Janessa, exhibited by Grace Souter of Tremont, Illinois. Third in the class and winning the Bred and Owned Award was entry number 142, Z-Class Cash Recognition, exhibited by Mason Zimba of Durhamville, New York. Fourth, entry number 151, Vera Hidalgo Jewel, exhibited by Levi Bingaman of Jonestown, Pennsylvania. Fifth in the class was entry number 144, Perio Victorious Camaro, exhibited by Jared Perio of Vaguita, New Mexico. Sixth, entry number 110, Liddell Sting Desire, exhibited by Irina Hesler of Winchester, Ohio. Seventh, entry number 135, Miss Victorious Almond Joy, exhibited by Keston Martin of Tulare, California. Eighth in the class, entry number 434, Four Hills M. Draco Rolling Stone, exhibited by Sarah Hill of Bristol, Vermont. Ninth in the class, entry number 145, Bachelor's VIP Rosie, exhibited by Cade Batchelor of Angola, Indiana. And 10th in the class, entry number 103, Rogoa Kid Rock Encha, exhibited by Lily Alsace of Waynesville, Ohio. Now in the ring, in our All-American Junior Jersey Show, is our Fall Heifer Calf class. The sponsor of the class today is the Tennessee Junior Jersey Cattle Club. Now turn our attention over to our Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. Judge LaFollette's completed his deliberations in our intermediate showmanship class. Judge, your thoughts on our outstanding group of showmen in the ring?
Well, the juniors better be watching their back because we've got a heck of a class of intermediate showmen coming your way. Let's give all these exhibitors a nice round of applause. Again, another class with not a bad showman in it, and doing the same thing I did in the senior showmanship class, you can't miss much. It's the little things. It's how you handle when the heifer acts up, and quite frankly, when it comes down to it, how's your heifer or cow acting too? Not taking anything away from these individuals we left up here, but I pulled out 5 that I thought did a really good job, and I talked to each of them a little bit, tweak here or there of what we got, but a really good job overall. Again, I think we're picking 3, so I'll go out and I'll pick your first, second, and third in that order, and please congratulate them when I do. A tremendous class of showmen, and it's really close at the top, and quite frankly, when it comes down, neither of them skip a beat, neither of them get frustrated for me, but quite frankly, this roan heifer, she never gives you a bad look. She never skips a beat, and a young lady, I complimented her. We've all had those days where a heifer just isn't quite handling like you want, and quite frankly, she did a really, really good job. But splitting hairs, this red heifer, or the roan heifer, like I said, never skips a beat. The young man always keeps her square, feet under her, and just a really good job all the way down the line. Young lady with the red heifer, maybe not quite as smooth, but does a really good job of keeping that heifer's legs up under when they're set up and paying attention to me. Told her, don't forget that tail. That thing likes to pop up on the move every once in a while, and a couple times I felt like it got away from her, but really good job all the way down the line. Congratulations.
We'd like to congratulate those winners in our intermediate showmanship division in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. Winner was Justin Brandel, and second place to Taylor Lawrence, and third to Alyssa Rowe. Congratulations to our Milking Shorthorn Showmanship exhibitors and our winners from our intermediate showmanship division. Now entering the ring is our final class in our Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show, and this is our junior division of showmanship. We're moving into kind of the heart of our Heifer show here today in our All-American Junior Jersey show. We'd like to let you know that the show is just the start of junior activities for Jersey youth here at the North American. Tomorrow, Saturday, is a huge day for juniors with many great activities happening. The Youth Awards ceremony begins tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. in the West Hall Sale Arena to celebrate more than 40 youth from across the country and their achievements in the Jersey breed. Allflex and Merck is our primary sponsor for the Youth Awards ceremony. Their support of Jersey youth is second to none, and we are grateful for their support. During the ceremony, more than $45,000 in scholarships and national awards will be presented to youth, plus another $12,945 for the Pot of Gold production contest will be given out. Coffee and donuts, along with fresh, all-Jersey milk, will be provided by the Corey Lutz family of Riverbend Creamery in North Carolina and Duchess Dairy Products of Virginia. Danone North America is once again donating yogurt treats for all attending. Kickstart your day right with these nutritious and delicious dairy treats. Be sure to get there early because these are some of the most coveted products in the country. Who doesn't love pizza? At 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, the Dairy Alliance is providing pizza for the youth in the sale arena right before the start of the annual public speaking contest. Give us your best 60-second intro at noon. The public speaking contest is open to all youth under 21 years of age. The idea of the program: in 60 seconds or less, tell us about yourself, introduce yourself, explain why you're in Louisville, tell us what kind of cheese you would be and why. Everyone that participates will receive a gift card. The top 3 in each division will receive a cash award, and the top 2 overall winners will receive an additional cash prize. Sign up at the Jersey booth up until 15 minutes before the contest begins. There will be 3 divisions, similar to the showmanship contest this morning. Each participant will step on stage, take the microphone to deliver their best content. Then please stay and join Jersey Youth for the Pot of Gold sale. Each buyer will receive a goodie bag from the Dairy Alliance in the 68th Pot of Gold sale at 1 o'clock. The sale was designed for juniors. Buyers must be between the ages of 7 and 20 on January 1st, 2025, and will have the opportunity to compete in the Pot of Gold production contest in 2028. Every consignment to the sale is genotyped, and what a tremendous offering this is. Stop by the Pot of Gold sale lineup near the U.S. Jersey booth, and we'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. in the West Hall. The winner of the 2025 Pot of Gold is Paisley Kessenich of DeForest, Wisconsin, with JX Avalanche Archie Diane. She was purchased by Paisley in the 2022 Pot of Gold sale for $3,500. She will receive a check for $2,439 at tomorrow morning's Youth Awards ceremony. Checks totaling $2,945 will be presented to 19 youth for their placings in this year's contest. Join in on the fun. We hope to see you there, either to compete or to cheer on some of the industry's finest youth. Attention junior jersey exhibitors. Judges are starting to work through our fall calf class. We need those summer yearlings at ringside. Jersey show exhibitors, we need your summer yearlings at ringside. And over in our Milking Shorthorn Junior Show ring, Judge LaFollette has completed his final class of our show, our junior division of showmanship. Rob, your thoughts on an outstanding group of young showmen?
Well, I tell you what, 20 years ago, the quality of showmen all the way up and down the line wasn't like this for all three groups. So please give these juniors one big round of applause. I thought everybody did a really good job, and with that being said, like I did with the senior and the intermediates, I pulled out 3 individuals that I felt separated themselves from the rest, and not taking anything else from the rest of the group in line. A lot of times when you get in a junior showmanship class, there's issues with how they're holding the halter or issues with their spacing. Boy, I tell you what, I thought everybody did a really good job. And I think this wraps up the show, so I'll echo what I said earlier. It's been a real pleasure coming to the show and having the ability to judge here today. I've had a lot of fun and really appreciate the opportunity, and everybody involved's been great. So with that being said, we'll wrap up here. I'll pick your first, second, and third place junior showman, and when I do, please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Three young ladies that do an exceptional job, and we're splitting hairs here. The young lady in first, the heifer, never skips a beat, and for that matter, she never skips a beat. Legs are always up under her. She's always paying attention, but making sure heifer's set up. Just does a really good job. Gets a little closer here for a second. I'm going to give the advantage to the young lady with the lighter colored heifer. Just when you got them in line, did a little better job of keeping her feet up under and keeping her squared up than the lady with the young heifer up here on the end, but a really good job overall. And thanks again, and congratulations on a heck of a show.
We'd like to congratulate the winners in our junior showmanship division in our Winter National Milking Shorthorn Junior Show. Our winner was Adeline Maloney, second to Ava Williams, and third to Mason Gudex. So congratulations to those 3 young women. on their efforts in our junior division of showmanship in our Milking Shorthorn show. That concludes our Milking Shorthorn Junior show. Thank you to all of our junior exhibitors and to our judge, Rob LaFollette. We appreciate all of your efforts. And that conclusion of that show means a shout out to our Junior Holstein Show exhibitors. It's 11:15. We'll be starting our Holstein Show promptly at 11:30. Holstein Show exhibitors, we need those heifers to the ring at 11:30.